Welcome to your all levels class. Hi, my name is Georgina, just in case you're new here. This is finding your center flow. What is that? Well, for me, this is kind of like reconnecting with my spirit in a way that if I feel very chaotic or, discombobulated with my day, something doesn't feel right, everything seems to be messing up, or it's not aligning how I want my day to look like, I take a deep breath, pause, grab my mat, flow my heart out. This is also perfect for when you just woke up and you want to power up your day, or maybe you are trying to find a warm up for your HIIT workout, going to the gym, maybe you're gonna go swimming, running, biking, or any type of vigorous activities. This is a perfect full body warm up. We're gonna be working a lot on our mobility, flexibility, and also strength. So yeah, I hope this helps to find your center, ground you just as much as it helps me. All right, let's begin. All right, friends, we're going to start by standing at the back portions of our mats. Right away, we're going to bring our awareness to our bodies, our breath, and the mat. Reach your hands up overhead. Interlace your fingers, index fingers pointing up. Now you're going to inhale as you stretch your hands all the way up, lengthen your side body. And as you exhale, you're going to point that right toe to the left side and bend to the right. Good. Now you're going to step to that right foot. You're going to cross the left foot over to the opposite side, and then you're going to bend again to the opposite direction of that left foot. Making sure that when you're bending, you're tucking in your rib cage. Now you can do this at your own pace, basically crossing your legs forward and bending your body to the side or the opposite direction of that foot. And then the other direction, pairing it with your own breath, tucking in your rib cage. Lengthen and bend. Such a great way to warm up our whole body and stretch. All right, now when you reach the top of your mat, just come onto your feet together or maybe one foot apart. Find your perfect, stable, standing Tadasana. I like mine feet together because we're going to do Utkatasana or chair pose. And you can have your hands reach up, inhale, and exhale as you sink your hips all the way down, making sure your torso is remaining straight. And I like my knees to touch. So find what works best in your Utkatasana or chair pose. Other people like their knees apart, that's fine too. So we're just holding this. We're going to burn our bodies right away. Building body heat this way, making sure that when you look down, you can still see your toes. So adjust your knees out and your hips so that you can see your toes, and lengthen your spine, stretch and reach up. Rib cage is always tucking in, strong core. Good. Now you're holding this seated position, feeling that you have a chair behind you, palms to touch, bring it down to your heart center, and you're going to twist to the right side. So you're going to hook the left elbow outside of your right knee for a chair twist. Look up. Good. Keeping this bent knees, reach up, and then hands to heart. Twist to the opposite side. Good. Now you're feeling that slowly you're building that burn, right? You feel the heat building up. Good job. Now hands to touch your mat. See how low you could get. This is how low I want you to go, and reach your hands all the way up. Straighten your torso. We're going to hold for more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up to your Tadasana. Beautiful job. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Good job. Now coming onto your chair pose one more time, but this time you're just going to bring your hands to your heart center, and you're going to lift that left leg up, and you're going to send it back as you lean forward. You're just going to send it down. Feet are hip distance apart. Drop the ball of your back foot, finding your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. making sure your front knee is in line with your front heel. And I like you to focus on tucking in your rib cage here, really just lengthening the side body, kind of locking your core, right? Breathe here. Good job. Now hands all the way down next to your front foot. From here, you're going to plant that left palm down as your right hand lifts all the way up, coming to your revolve crescent or crescent twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful job. Now drop that back knee down. From here, you're going to point the toe and then try to lift that back foot close to your bum. Grab it with your right hand. And then open up your right knee and coming to the pinky side edge now of your right foot, right? Open up here, look up, and you're opening your heart space, breathing here, feeling everything stretching and lengthening. Good, release the foot, coming onto your low lunge. And hands down, we're going to shift our weight back as you straighten your front leg, coming to your Ardha Hanumanasana or half splits. Now from here, I want you to flex that front toe, right, for a deeper stretch. And then inhale, find length with your spine. And exhale to fold down. Now no pushing, everything is just to where your body can go. And if you would like to touch your forehead down onto your shin, that is great. But when you look back, making sure your hips are squared. So just adjust yourself here. You can point that back toes if you like to stretch your ankles. Good. Now we're going to shift forward, coming to our low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And I like you to kind of scoot your foot more forward in line with your knee. But I want to get more forward so that you can sink your hips down, right? Really stretching the groin now, the inner thighs, every part over here. And then push back to your half splits, flex the toe. Good. Now you can continue doing this repeatedly. Otherwise, if you're up for that challenge, let's do camel splits. Okay, so for those of you who have limited flexibility, just continue doing this. This is a great way to really make your legs flexible, hip mobility, everything. The joints, the ankles are working. All right, now straighten your front leg. We're going to come to our camel splits, right? So I want you to drop your left hand behind you. This is going to depend now with your flexibility, your torso, your length of your arms. Some like it in line with their knee, some in line with the shin. I like mine in line with my foot or my heel. From here, you're going to slide your front leg towards you, right? And then you're going to grab your heel with your right hand as you try to straighten that right leg. Slowly with control, finding your balance, focusing. If you're over here and that's your maximum flexibility, that's fine. At least you tried your best. Good job. Now, I like to open it up as much as I can and point the toes. From here, look to your toe. Breathe here. Find your balance. Now observe, where is that stretch? Is it your quads, your inner thigh, or is it everywhere? Right? For me, this is a great stretch for your leg flexibility. Holding for a few more. Oops. Let me just adjust my hair. And slowly dropping it all the way down. With control, coming to that low lunge. All right? So drop your hands next to that right foot. And then from here, you're going to curl the back toes, lift the back knee up, and right hand all the way up. Good job. This is your side angle, or over the head for that extended side angle. Try to straighten that back leg as much as you can. Good. Now from here, you're going to cactus that right arm. And as you bend the elbow, you are sending it behind you, not in line with your torso. I want you to really open up the shoulder and you're retracting that right shoulder blade, right? And then you're going to pair it with dropping that back knee down. And then again, you're going to straighten and lifting that back knee for 5. Drop and bend. Straighten 4. Cactus. 3. Good. Cactus and bend. 2. And last one, cactus and straighten one more time. Beautiful job. Now drop the right hand down, and this time you're going to spin the back heel down, coming into your warrior one. Lift your hands all the way up, making sure that your knee is in line with your front heel, and opening here now the hips more. Holding this position, tuck in your rib cage. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Pivot that back foot coming into your warrior two. So the back foot is more now in line with the back side or back of your mat. Look forward. Holding this, we're burning more our bodies. Whew. Now, right palm up, shift forward as you reverse that warrior. Inhale here and exhale here. Holding it for 3, 2, really slide down. 1, coming back to your warrior 2. Now left palm will drop all the way down simultaneously as you pivot that back foot coming to your warrior 1. Sink deeper. Good job. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're holding for a few more. Ooh. Lots of revolve and twists, right? Good job. Now coming again to your warrior two, pivot that back foot. We're going to face that side of the mat now. And I like my feet facing now the edges of the mat, left and right. Now finding your stacking of the joints, knee and heels, as you bend both of your knees, finding your goddess pose. Hands by your sides, cactus your arms by bending your elbows, making sure that your elbows are in line. So you can close your palms to touch and your forearms and open here. Right, let's do this for 5. Open, close, lock your torso. 3, open. 2, open. Last one. 1 and open. Now this time, you're going to reach all the way up, straighten your arms and your knees for 5. Back to goddess. Straighten 4. Back to goddess. 3, inhale, reach up. Exhale to goddess. 2. Last one. Up and all the way to your goddess. Now give it some pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this time, you're going to face the other side of the mat, coming to your warrior 1. Good job. Align yourself again. Front knee is in line with the front heel. Sink deeper. So now if you remember, we're going to do everything that we did from the opposite side to here. Okay? Now with the left foot forward, holding for a little bit, tuck in your rib cage, strong core, reach up. Good. All the way down. Now hands planted down. You're going to come to the back ball of your foot. Now plant your right palm down just in line with your right shoulder as you bring your left hand all the way, coming to your crescent twist or revolve lunge. Breathe. Really feeling that twist. Sometimes it helps when you lift your rib cage all the way up to really get that nice twist. Look up. Good. Drop the back knee down. Bring that foot close to your bum. Grab it with your left hand. Good. Now coming to the pinky side edge of your left foot as you open that left knee out. Look up. Puff out your chest. Back bend, heart opening here. Breathe. Stretch even more. Good. Coming back to release the hand and the foot. Low lunge. Finding your Anjaneyasana, feet are hip distance apart. Now you're going to push back, hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, flex the front toe. Half splits, good. Inhale as you find length in your spine. And exhale as you fold all the way down. Now again, no forcing, just to where you can. Being mindful that when you look back, oops, your hips should be squared. So adjust yourself. Deeper stretch with that flexed front foot. Right? Holding this. Staying with the breath. And shifting forward. Anjaneyasana. And then scoot your left foot more forward. Right? To sink deeper. Good job. Now push back. Again, half splits and push forward. Okay, so you can continue doing this. Again, to those of you that have limited flexibility, this is a great way to really get your legs flexible. Otherwise, you could come to your camel splits with me. So come onto that front straight legs. Now your right hand will be behind you outside of the mat. Again, find that perfect feeling for you with that good stretch. Now sliding your foot towards you as you grab that left heel with your left hand. And now finding your balance here, straightening that left leg all the way up. Good. Look up. Whew, it's hard to look with the sun. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to close my eyes. Ooh, holding this position. Observing where is tight. Stretching that part. Breathing into it. Sending oxygen to my quads. Whew, such a great quad stretch for me. Everything is stretching here. All right. Slowly with control, you're going to drop that foot down. Coming again to your low lunge. Plant your palms all the way down. Beautiful job. Now you're going to curl the toes under. Behind you, lift the back knee. And this time, right hand all the way up. Whew. Pivot that back foot down. And side angle. Holding this position. What a beautiful view. This is my favorite spot. This is our yoga deck. We made this especially for yoga. I like to film him every day, but because there's construction and it's a Sunday today, I could film. Yay! All right, extended side angle all the way over your head. Keeping that front knee bent. Now, you're going to cactus that right arm again as you come onto the ball of your foot back and then dropping that back knee down, right? We're doing this for 5. Stretch. 4. Stretch. Cactus behind you. 3. Stretch. 2. Stretch. And 1. Now all the way. Now let's do that again on the other side because I feel like we only did that on that side, right? So left hand all the way up and also over the head. Just to even it out, right? I feel like it's not even. Okay, you're going to drop that back knee and bend the elbows. 5, 4. We just added this, right? 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now let's add some more. Plant the palms down. You're going to straighten both of your legs this time, coming into your pyramid pose. So find your pyramid. You could massage your legs even. All right. Nice. Okay, we're going to do that pyramid later on, but for now, we're going to find again your warrior 1. Beautiful job. Pivot the back heel, warrior 2. Look forward. Strong warrior 2. Okay, left palm up. Shift forward as you reverse to warrior. Inhale. And exhale here. Slide your right hand down to get deeper with that stretch. All right. Back to warrior two. Good job. Right hand drops all the way down, coming again to your warrior one. Pivot that back foot. Now sink deeper. Okay, now we're going to switch legs. Right foot steps forward, left leg steps back, finding your pyramid shape here. Whew. So find length with your spine, straighten, flatten your back, inhale, and exhale to fold. Now you can massage your legs. Or maybe chop. Good. All right, now I want you to adjust that back foot parallel now to the backs of your mat. And we're going to do our Trikonasana. So right hand will place behind your right foot. Either way, you could actually have it in front, behind, or your shin. This is going to depend on your flexibility as you bring your left hand all the way up, finding your triangle pose. Smile. Holding this position. All right, now let's do the triangle on the other side, right? So I'd like you to come into your Skandasana, right knee bends, sink down. Now we're very warmed up with our legs and we are going to switch sides, okay? Switch sides for 5. Switch 4. Switch 3. Switch 2. Last one. 1. Good job. You did it great. All right, now from here, we're going to find our triangle pose on this side. So the back foot now is again parallel to that back mat. Adjust yourself where you feel that nice stretch, right? Now left palm can be planted down or fingertips. Right hand all the way up. Trikonasana. Ooh, so nice. Weather is beautiful. All right, how are you feeling? Let's take our vinyasa. We're not done yet. We're going to do Virabhadrasana 3. So I'd like you to plant your right palm down and also your left as you come onto your high plank. So step that left foot back, holding it for a little bit. Protract your shoulder blades, sink your hips down, squeeze your glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now option to drop the knees. Otherwise, you could do the full Chaturanga with me. Shift forward now, coming to the tippy toes. Shoulders over the wrist as you bend your elbows, finding your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Now bend the knees. Reach forward or look forward as you hop to your Malasana. Beautiful job. Palms to your heart center. Whew. Now let's stretch even more. Open your hands as wide as you can, facing the left side. And you're going to have your right shoulder touch your right knee, pushing it out more to really open up the hips. Now from here, you're going to bind, grabbing both of your wrists, or rather your fingers, or one wrist, whichever you prefer. Good. Now coming back to your center. Inhale again. Reach up to the other side this time. Open that left knee out. Exhale to bind. Look up. Coming back to your center slowly. Let's take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. Good job. Now all the way up. And we're going to step our right leg back. Okay? We're going to do goddess pose again. So I'm going to face you this time. Goddess pose. Whew. This time we're going to do some goddess twists. So I want you to place your right hand on top of your right knee. And then you're going to bringing your right toe to your tippy toes. And you can actually place both hands onto your knee and twist. Look to the left side. Whew. Coming back to your center. And then doing that on the other side. Point the toes or tip toes onto the left. Tippy toes to the left. And twist. Whew. Feel that stretch, right? Did your bone pop? I heard it. Just kidding. All right, let's do forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. I like my heels now pointing out, kind of like a shape with your feet. Stretching the backs of the legs. You can reach forward. Whoo, or even drop the forearms down. All right. For our finale, I'm going to face you so that you could see. We're going to do tree pose. So inhale, feet together, all the way up. And as you exhale, palms down to your heart. Lift that left leg first. And then you're going to try to send that left foot inside of your right inner thigh. As high as you can. So if you're down here by your knee, making sure to bring it all the way up, right? So you could help it with your hand, adjust it as high as you can. Good. And we're just focusing here. Focus on one point direction in front of you. And we're holding this for 10. You can reach your hands up. Lengthen your side body. All right. Now from here, you have the option to drop that foot. Otherwise, if you're up for that challenge, we're going to transition to Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. Sending that left leg behind us. I like my hands to my sides. You could actually place it anywhere you like to find your balance. This is, for me, I think, is the easiest way to do Warrior 3 because as I do this, I kind of feel like, okay, my leg or lifted leg is aligned with my hand. So now I'm getting that kind of perfect T-shape with the body. So sometimes I like to tuck in my rib cage, hold it with my arm or my other arm this way. You can point a toe or you could flex it. This is honestly going to depend on you. I'm not very, strict about that. Find what works best for you. And you could even place your hands in front of you. Or you could even give a bend in that standing leg if that feels better for you. You could do an exercise bending and straightening the leg. All right. Now from here, dropping it all the way down and shake it up. Let's do dancer's pose. So step your right foot forward and your left foot will be behind you, grabbing it with your other hand or your left hand, right hand all the way up. As you bring your right hand down, you're kicking up that back foot and transitioning to your dancer's pose. Holding it here, look forward, breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, drop it down, and doing that on the other side. So reach your right hand all the way up. Send that right foot inside of your left inner thigh. Bring it as high as you can. You can keep that hands all the way up if you want that challenge, or if you're just trying to find your balance, you can bring it down to your heart, making sure it's above your knee. Holding for 10. All right, now you know what to do. We'll transition to our Warrior 3. So sending your right leg back, slowly with control. Rib cage is tucking in, strong core. Find your balance. You can flex the toe, you can point the toe, whatever you desire. You could even give your rib cage or hug it with your arms. Sometimes I also like to find T-shape with my hands. Holding this position, tiring our bodies, working on that standing leg muscles. Good. Now all the way down. Whoo, shake it up. And last pose, our dancer's pose. So right leg behind you. Touch it or grab it with your right hand. I like to grab from the inside. And then left hand all the way up. And bring your left hand down as you kick up that right leg up. Dancer's pose. Holding as much as you can. Of course, if your dancer's pose is not too high, that's fine. Eventually, if you do this flow once a week, it will definitely improve. It's a great way to find your balance. All right, dropping it all the way down, and I'm gonna pulse it some more. Whoo! Feeling that legs super good, right? Like very flexible now, hopefully, and you're very mobile. Whew, all right. Now let's end in Sukhasana, easy cross-legged position. How are you feeling? All right, let's breathe here. Inhale, reach all the way up. Let's end with one more twist. Twist to the right, hands down. You can have your left hand down or your knee. Look back. Last one, inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Look back again. Twist some more, really twist that belly. And coming back to your center, inhale, reach up. Palms to touch. Hold your breath as you bring it down to your forehead. And exhale as you bring it down to your heart. Namaste, yogis. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you really feel grounded, centered, and let me know how you feel. I would really love to hear from you. Alright, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this class, I would appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hey, there's a bee! This is also one of those type of yoga flows wherein I used to underestimate because it's like, oh, it's so easy. What is the benefit of that pose? It's like, oh, I can do that easy. But then after a while, after several years of practicing, and I've really got into this advanced poses, this is that type of yoga wherein I come back to it over and over, and it always helps to strengthen my foundation. This is something you can do even if you're an advanced practitioner and you just want to really find your center.